Gigglebox! Hi, I'm Sunny. Thanks for watching this video. You can help support our channel by hitting that subscribe button. You can also visit our website, gigglebox.tv, to stay up to date with all our videos and cool merchandise. Enjoy the video. Bye!
This is the story of The Little Mermaid. Long, long ago, 6 mermaids lived in a castle deep beneath the sea with their grandmother and their father, the Sea King. All the mermaid princesses were beautiful, but the youngest, the Little Mermaid, was the most beautiful of all. She loved to sing, and her voice was so sweet and clear that the fishes and sea creatures came from far away to listen to her. All the mermaids loved to listen to their grandmother tell stories about the world above the sea.
There are ships that sail on the water and sandy beaches where the water meets the land. And on the land there are forests and fields and houses where human beings live.
What are human beings?
They look like us, but instead of a tail, they have 2 legs so they can walk on land.
Can we visit this world? Can we see all these things?
Yes, but not until your 16th birthday. Then you can swim to the surface of the sea and sit on a rock to watch the ships pass by. If you are very brave, you can swim close to the shore and see the town and the forest, and perhaps some people as well. But do not let them see you. They don't believe we exist, and they will be frightened and try to harm you.
All the princesses nodded to show their grandmother that they understood. That summer, the eldest mermaid princess turned 16 and swam up to the surface. When she came back, she had so much to tell her sisters.
There's a blue sky above with fluffy white clouds, and I could feel the warmth of the sun on my back. And at night, I could see the lights of the city twinkling like stars.
I can't wait to see it all for myself.
One by one, the Little Mermaid's sisters all turned 16 and swam up to the surface. And each year, her longing to visit the world above grew stronger. At last, her turn came. The Little Mermaid was 16. All her sisters gathered around to wish her luck on her journey to the world above.
I am so excited. I want to see everything.
With a flip and a flutter of her silvery tail, she swam smoothly up to the surface of the sea.
How the water sparkles in the sunlight. And there is a castle on a hill. This world is full of wonders.
Keeping far from the shore, the Little Mermaid swam along the coast until late afternoon. Then, just as the sun was setting, she saw a big ship, swimming as close as she dared. She heard music and laughter coming from the deck, where lights twinkled and people in fine clothing were dancing. Among them was a young man with golden hair and eyes as dark as the sea.
Happy birthday, Your Highness!
He must be a prince, and today is his birthday too. He's so handsome. I cannot turn away.
Suddenly, the sky darkened and thunder rumbled. Lightning cracked the sky and a fierce wind blew up, making the waves rise high and shaking the ship till its mast split. Everyone hurried to find shelter below. The prince was the last to leave the deck, and as the ship jaunced and bounced, he stumbled. His head hit the railing and tumbled into the crashing waves.
He will drown underwater. I have to save him.
Swiftly, the Little Mermaid swam to the prince and held his head above the water. She let the waves carry them until the storm was over. Then she brought him to the shore, where she sang softly to him as he slept. At sunrise, the prince opened his eyes. He gazed tenderly at the Little Mermaid, and her heart filled with love.
You've saved my life, and you sang to me. Who are you?
The Little Mermaid was about to answer, but she heard voices coming towards them.
I must not let anyone see me.
She slid back into the water and swam out to sea. The Little Mermaid's sisters and grandmother were waiting to welcome her home.
Did you have a good time? Tell us what you saw.
But all she could talk about was the prince.
He was so handsome, and he had such kind eyes. Oh, sisters, I love him, and I wish I could see him again.
No good will come of this. He is a human who lives on land, and you are a mermaid whose home is the sea. You can never be together. You'd best just forget him."
The little mermaid tried, but she could not forget the handsome prince and the way his dark eyes had looked at her. Over the next few weeks, she grew sadder. Her face grew pale, and she stopped singing. Her worried sisters asked their father and grandmother for advice.
Our little sister says she will never be happy again unless she can be with the prince. How can we help her?
The only one who can help is the Sea Witch, but she will ask a very high price.
No! It is much too dangerous to ask the Sea Witch. I forbid it.
They did not realize that the little mermaid was nearby, listening to every word. As soon as she heard what her grandmother said, she turned and swam away, straight to the Sea Witch's house. She didn't know that two of her sisters were following her. The Sea Witch lived in the middle of a strange, scary forest, full of slimy creatures with many heads and grasping tentacles that reached out whenever anyone came near. Little Mermaid was frightened and almost turned back, but she thought of the prince and knew she had to carry on.
I know why you are here. In love with a human, are you?
Yes,
And you want to exchange your tail for legs, don't you?
yes. Can you help me?
Certainly. But I must warn you, other mermaids have tried to do this and things did not go well for them. Are you very sure?
Yes, I am.
Then I must have something from you in return. You must give me what is most precious to you. Your voice.
But my voice is what everyone loves about me. If I can't sing or even speak to the prince, how will he fall in love with me?
That is up to you. If you find a way to show him how much you love him. And if he returns your love, your voice will come back. But if you don't succeed, you will have to live the rest of your life in silence in the world above, and you will never again see your sisters or your father and grandmother. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, I will do anything to be with him.
The Sea Witch made up a potion and put it in a small bottle, which she gave to the Little Mermaid. The potion glowed and felt hot in the Little Mermaid's hand.
Take this up to the surface and swim close to the shore. When you are near the prince's castle, drink the potion and go to sleep. When you wake up, you will have your legs.
As the Little Mermaid swam away, her sisters, who had been hiding behind some rocks, rushed towards her.
Please, little sister, don't do this. It's too dangerous.
I love you all, but I love the prince more, and I must go to him. Please say goodbye to my other sisters, and to father and grandmother, and tell them I hope I will see you all again. Farewell.
When she was near the castle, Little Mermaid sheltered beside a rock and drank the Sea Witch's potion. She fell fast asleep and woke the next morning to find her tail was gone and 2 legs were in its place. She tried to stand up, but her new legs hurt and she wobbled and fell. As she tried to get up, she felt 2 strong arms lifting her from the sand. She turned and found herself looking into the kind, dark eyes of the prince.
Are you all right? Who are you? Your face seems familiar somehow.
Of course, the Little Mermaid could not answer him.
Perhaps you don't understand me. Perhaps you are from a far-off land and speak a different language. Did you fall from a ship and wash up on the shore here?
All the Little Mermaid could do was shrug and smile sadly.
That happened to me. The night of my birthday, I fell overboard, and I would have drowned if it weren't for a beautiful, kind girl who saved my life and sang to me. I would do anything to see her again.
The Little Mermaid's heart pounded, but without her voice, she had to remain silent. The prince took her back to the castle. Everyone admired her grace and beauty. and they welcomed her even though she could not speak. Every day, she and the prince walked together along the seashore, and the prince told her about his life. One day, they walked past the royal ship.
This is the ship I fell from, and soon it will be my wedding ship. My parents have found a bride for me, a princess from another kingdom.
The little mermaid's eyes grew wide, and tears gathered. As they fell, she could feel her heart breaking.
Oh, please don't be sad. I'm happy. I'm told that this princess is very beautiful, and I'm hoping that she is the girl who saved me from drowning. If she is, then I'm already in love with her.
As soon as he spoke those words, the little mermaid felt something change within her. She took the prince's hands in both of hers and said, in her clear, beautiful voice,
And she is in love with you.
You can speak. I know your voice, and now I understand why you looked familiar to me. It's you, isn't it? You were the beautiful girl who saved my life and sang to me and kept me safe.
Yes, and I have loved you every moment since then.
As I have loved you. Will you be my bride?
Of course.
The little mermaid had tears in her eyes, but now they were tears of happiness. She and the prince went back to the castle to tell the king and queen their news. The very next day, they were married aboard the royal ship, amidst cheers and shouts of joy. As she looked out over the waves, the little mermaid could see her sisters, her father, and her grandmother all waving to her, happy that she and her true love would be together for the rest of their lives. The end.
Wherever